The tyranny of procrastination. Have you ever waited too long before completing work? Me too. Of all the enemies we face, none are more subtle and yet more destructive than procrastination. At first, it's harmless with just short breaks, delayed starts, promises to finish later. However, what begins as postponing grows into a cycle of stress, sleepless nights, and rushed work. Many students fall victim to procrastination. Believing they have more time than they do, they are often trapped by procrastination's false comfort, which leads only to despair. Deadlines that could have been met with thoughtful planning arrive suddenly like unannounced guests, leaving panic and exhaustion in their wake. Worse still, procrastination creates a mindset of avoidance, teaching people to delay their responsibility rather than confronting it head on. This is why it is of utmost importance to break free from the tyrant that is procrastination. From today forward, I am done with procrastination, the harmful habit that lowers productivity, steals peace of mind, and weakens self-discipline. There are many dangers of procrastination, one of which is that it drastically lowers productivity. Many people start their life non-productive, sitting around doing nothing but eating, sleeping, and crying. That doesn't mean it should stay that way, however. Once you reach a certain age, it's expected for you to start carrying some weight in the family, doing chores, homework, etc. Procrastination kills productivity. Many people fall snare to the evil acts of waiting and doing anything while nothing gets done. Being productive is a vital skill, and people must work hard to regain their abilities to work hard and be productive. This is much easier said than done, however, because procrastination is like an evil tyrant ruling over time with an iron fist. He whispers false promises of peace, comfort, and leisure, when really you only receive the opposite. At first, his reign feels gentle. He lets you rest, assuring you there's plenty of time left, and holds you in the comfort of delaying. Eventually, his voice becomes sharper, his grip tighter. Those promises of peace and leisure turn to screams of panic and chaos. Eventually getting stronger, he demands payment in the form of sleepless eyes, frantic nights, and the regret of work left unfinished. Only through steady action, courage, and discipline can the tyrant of procrastination be dethroned and our freedom claimed once again. Secondly, procrastination weakens self-discipline by rendering us unable to focus and get things done. Procrastination kills all things good and pleasant that society needs to function. It kills education, it kills productivity, it kills creativity, it kills health, it kills finances, it kills relationships, it kills goals, it kills innovation, it kills confidence, it kills teamwork. In short, procrastination slowly unravels individual success and devastates collective progress. Self-discipline is ruined once people fall to the rule of procrastination. This wrecks people, communities, and societies. Some people would rather wait for a time that's convenient to complete tasks. They think it foolish to complete assignments any time other than the day before. Students will say they work best while under stress. They don't see procrastination as the evil it is, but rather as their savior, making their days more carefree and peaceful as they wait until the last minute. These false ideas are most detrimental to a person's mental health and can cause much trauma down the road. Would you rather relax and play games knowing all your work is done well and on time, or mindlessly doom scroll while unfinished work piles up, forcing a caffeine-fueled scramble the night before they're due? While people think procrastination is helping, there is no possible way it could be. These poor people just simply have been trapped so long under the thumb of procrastination and know nothing else. Once awakened to a true freedom, they will never want to go back. Lastly, procrastination steals your peace of mind, binding you forever in the endless cycle of sleepless nights and panic. When Friday comes, it usually brings a sense of freedom and peace. It lulls you into a false sense of excitement and freedom until Sunday night, when upon realizing you have 2 essays, a math assignment, and science notes, you stay up till 3 a.m. that night. The next day, you are a zombified blob stumbling through the hallways, unable to think properly. How peaceful is this? Just as Pharaoh, who when requested to let the Israelites go, did the opposite, procrastination has us enslaved and is unwilling to relinquish its hold. We must fight the allure of parties, reckless nights, hangouts, and endless scrolling, and rather start loosing the vice grip that procrastination has on us all. It is hard to find a sense of peace with looming pressures of essays and labs hanging over our heads like a massive ticking time bomb about to explode and wreak havoc on our whole lives. Procrastinating slowly eats away at us and causes much grief while controlling our lives. Overall, procrastination brings on stress, thwarts our productivity, and crushes self-discipline. Procrastination is the highest form of evil exploiting us to the horrid dangers of becoming content in the chaos and falling under the tyrannical ruling that turns productivity to dust. Procrastination kills self-discipline, making people do the things they don't want to do and avoid things they should be doing. Moreover, procrastination steals any peace you have, turning upstanding citizens into late rush, panicked people barely getting by. To declare independence from procrastination, we must realize that the tyrant is not outside, but within us. The real revolution is not fought with writing essays, but rather with resolve and action. We must break free from the binds that are procrastination. We need to be free from the deadly due dates and instead be ready and prepared weeks in advance. We absolutely must put procrastination to death and enter a new stress-free environment of productivity, deliberation, and studying with less distractions.